Welcome back to the program. I'm very happy to invite and welcome my two very good friends from the Rise Foundation, Chichi and Josiah. Welcome.
Well, hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Sock. How you doing?
Good.
Thank.
1 year of
Yes,
Rise.
yes,
Yep.
That's a huge accomplishment.
for sure.
When was the actual anniversary?
March 6th.
My birthday.
You see that?
See?
See, this is
We thought
all
of you.
meant
It's
all
all
meant to
linked. We're
be.
linked forever now.
All meant to be. All meant to be. So, all good stuff. All good stuff. So, first year, very busy year, huh?
Yes,
You know,
yes, definitely.
I kind of look at it like this. The first year is always the hardest, right? Because you're trying to find the rhythm, figure out what you're going to do, deal with all the organizational stuff that you need to do,
Yeah, to set up and everything. Yeah.
and then you look back on year one, and I don't know. When I read your annual report, I went, "Wow, wow, wow."
I went
Lo-
wow, wow, wow as well
Uh,
because it's like when you're
Eh,
doing the work, you're not realizing the impact or how much you're doing
Manifold. Yeah,
until until it's the end, and then we were going through everything, and I told you, I was like, we did all of this. Like, it really but it's really good to see within the year the community impact that we were able to make, but also the community involvement
involvement. Yeah,
coming on
definitely.
board and
yeah,
supporting the various projects, and yeah, just standing behind us, because as a nonprofit you cannot do it alone. You need the community to come on board and help in whichever way that they
Can
can.
yeah.
And yeah, we're just really happy, and we just can't wait to see what year two brings.
bigger and
And
better,
yeah, for sure,
For
bigger and
sure.
better.
always.
So let's do this as we celebrate the first year and the accomplishments that go with it. Let's talk a little bit about some of the accomplishments of year one. Can we do that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, first of all, us starting. That's number one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. And just taking that step to create our own organization and do something in the
Was that
community.
scary?
For sure. It's
Yeah.
unknown. It's
Yep.
unknown. It's a small island. Again, we have years of experience within the field, but still, it's just your own now. It's all on you to be able to execute everything and make sure everything runs smoothly. So definitely a lot more responsibility, but again, more opportunity to showcase your skills and just connect with people. So that's definitely number one. Um, to just do the timeline of the year, I think the first volunteer project was SXM Doot. We did a fun day with the foster kids on the island. And again, the signups were a lot of signups as well. So we got like 25 plus volunteers. So as a new organization, people not knowing us and signing up and like, okay, who's Rise Foundation? But still
Mm.
being able to see the signups and see the what's the word is now?
The
The
number of people
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
that are saying, "Hey,
yeah,
I know these people. I know they do good work, even though it's a new organization."
yeah. So that was fun. We had a lot of collaboration too with Tri Sport as well coming on board, and Pineapple P donating lunch and just different people like that. So just from the beginning, we had a lot of collaboration, and then our next biggest thing that really surprised us as well was our back to school project.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That was an idea that we've had for years now, trying to do something at the beginning of the school year, and our goal was to help 50 students,
Hmm.
and we ended up helping 60 students in principle in regards to supplies and uniforms and
Brilliant.
haircuts and those type of things. But then we also had the international collaboration with the Nick Singh Foundation, who came here and had the interview with you. So
Oh yeah, I
yes,
forgot.
you see.
You're making me remember my year.
Right.
So yeah, so it was more bigger than we wanted to, in the sense of not just doing school supplies in a backpack and some pens, but actually doing empowerment sessions, project based learning
You
and
think will
helping.
they come back this year? You think? I wonder if we could get them to come back. It would be nice.
We can talk to them, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
it would be super nice
Definitely.
to have them back.
International, local collaborators as well. So of course we can always see what's the best. And that was definitely huge. We even had Najiku come on board to donate pencil
Pencil
cases for the
cases.
entire schools, not only the 60 students that got school supplies, but the entire school body got um, pencil cases, and we even added an extra school because they saw what the other schools was got and was like, can we get some help too? We're like,
Mm.
okay, let's check with Najico, and
Yeah.
they even donated to the additional school. So that was fun. And then we also had the Timeshare Association.
Mhm.
They came on board to do the water dispenser project. So again, us helping the
Mhm.
schools in whatever way that we can. Because again, the main thing for us, I think, is just to see where the need is and actually try to help the need and not just do a project for project's sake, but really listening first, seeing
Community,
okay, because that's what
community
Correct.
assessment is always the first step,
yeah, because
right?
Yeah,
that's what happened with the
definitely.
water dispenser project. I was at the school and then I saw like some old water coolers and I'm like, oh, so just asking a question and she said, yeah, we've been waiting for years and we don't have any. And then that's how we end up, making sure to pivot to what we originally want to do for the school and saying, okay, let's do this because this is a more dire need right now. So it's just about listening and be able to act with collaborators and sponsors and volunteers to be able to do projects. So that was definitely meaningful because it really was needed. And even with that project, going to another school and seeing that they also need, it was like, okay, instead of helping one school, let's just split the donation and try to
Is
do
this the
two
one
schools. With
the,
Lenacana School and Odania School.
right? And didn't didn't one of the wasn't Bright Path working with you with one of the school projects early
For
on?
the back
The
to
back
school,
to
yeah,
school,
the back to
yes.
school, the back to
Yes.
school,
Yeah.
yeah. So they helped with a few packages as well. So it's just listening and trying to see how much we can do with whatever we do have, whatever resources we do have. So that was huge. And then we had our Elevate project, which I can touch on a little bit.
Yeah, so our Elevate project is basically I would say a full how can I say?
Transitional program.
Yeah, not just
Holistic
transitional is
program,
the word. It's a
holistic.
it's a holistic program that we've created based on working with youth between the age of
15.
15 to 25, and that focuses on education, mentorship, work life skills, so workshops and different things like that, volunteering, and also no,
And
I said
oh, okay,
mentorship
sorry.
already, and just we added a family component to it this year, which is going excellent as well. We have a mediator and a social worker who came on board to assist us, and they've been having sessions with the youth and family to try to build that home relationship, because
So important.
we've seen like over the years in uh our past work that we were doing, that it's not just important to give them the safe environment at the office or at the workshops or at volunteering, but it's also to try to build that relationship with them at home with their families or guardians, because yeah, sometimes that active relationship is not there. They don't speak outside of just maybe good morning. so
Yeah.
so
Basic stuff, yeah.
you it's important for you to work on that relationship as well. So that project has been going well. We've had about 10 workshops so far
Yeah.
for the year, and we've seen, of course, every project comes with its various challenges along the way, but I think that as long as you do it with the right intentions and you put the heart into it, that there will be success with the projects, and there will continue to be the support from the community when they see the transition of these youth along the way. So that project, I think, is our biggest project because it runs for an entire year. So it's not like the back to school where you have probably six
intense.
weeks that you're trying to figure it
Yeah.
out, or Christmas, but it's consistent. So at least 5 days a week they have classes, and then at least twice a month there's workshops. So it's something that we put a lot into, and we see the benefit that youth can get from these various projects.
Yeah, so with that, we have some are doing GD and some are doing NIPA. So they're studying cooking, ICT, social pedagogic worker. So it's a good mix, and yeah, it's all about just giving them opportunities and just building a network around them and building their network around them to be able to excel and really find where they want to go and help them get there as much as we can within the year. And of course, the goal is to have that relationship going forward as well. We're just able to just maximize the year that we have with them as much as possible.
And what's the age range here?
Yeah, so this year is 15 to 20 in regards to who got accepted, but in general we open it to 15 to 25.
Well, listen, it's really quite simple because this is the generation that's going to take care of you and me.
Mm-hmm.
So just out of pure selfishness alone, we should be doing this because it's the right thing to
Well,
do.
yeah, I mean they need it, and they want the assistant too. They just don't know how to ask for it sometimes, or even like one of our participants is like, Yeah, I really need a mentor. Just being able to evaluate yourself and like, okay, maybe I'm struggling in this area. I really need someone else to be able to assist me. So that's where just being able to provide them the family sessions, the mentoring, the workshops,
Safe space to go.
school,
Safe
the
space to go
schooling,
ask
the
a question.
volunteering,
Right?
connecting
Correct.
with your community. So it's not only you and your friend circle and online, but at least going out in the real world and just seeing what you can do to be able to participate in your community. That's definitely important. That's why we have all those different elements as
Like
part of
it-
the program.
it's brilliant. Now, like I remember my very first job out of university, and I was working for one of the banks, and we're part of a a small cohort of future leaders of the bank.
Mm.
And one of the first things they did was everyone in the cohort, in that class, if you will, got assigned a mentor.
Mm.
You got assigned a formal mentor, so you always had somebody to go and talk
Yeah, just
to
ask
Yeah.
the
who
questions,
wasn't
yeah.
your boss,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
They could help you navigate corporate politics or your job
Yeah,
or anything.
just a small stuff. It don't have to be too deep. Sometimes it's just
Yeah.
being able to act. If it's career based as well, or it's just
Right.
if you need a mother figure, you know, how a mother in your life, at least we pick, we match you with a mentor that is a female, is a mother and stuff like that. So it's just being able to link them to persons that can really make a impact in their life. Yeah,
And and then there are formal mentors, and there are informal mentors.
yeah,
As
true.
you-
Just
as-
people in your life. Yeah,
right, that you okay, this is the mentor I was assigned, but I've developed this relationship
Correct.
Mm.
with Josiah or
Yeah,
Chichi or
yeah.
Sock, right? And now I can always go and chat with them. You guys have probably seen me do this a million times whenever I go talk to a group of young people, especially those that are more shall we say, um, coming from a background that where they might
The
need
child.
a little more challenged, right?
Yeah.
One of the first things I do is I hand out my business card with all of my private phone numbers on it and say, listen, you don't have somebody to if the you know what really hits the fan and you don't have anyone else to call, here's my phone number. You can call me any time of day or night.
Mm.
Please don't abuse it because
Yeah.
Of course.
I
not.
and don't
Okay.
call me just at 3 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
just because you need
Yeah,
a
Right,
ride.
right.
exactly.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
And in all the years that I've done that,
Yeah.
no one has ever abused it.
That's good.
And every now and then I'll get a phone call,
Yeah,
but it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, for sure.
for sure.
Um,
Just extending your hand to them. That's the main thing.
So, and then I know the other big project that was at the
Mhm.
end of the year,
Yeah, boy.
which we love so much.
Yeah.
Christmas Angels.
Christmas Angels was amazing. That's another one. Again, I think
Was a
the
lot.
community always just shows up and surprises us sometimes. That's all the time.
But how many
actually.
trees this year?
We had
One in the government building.
3 on locations. So I'm gonna start there because I can mentally,
Okay.
Yeah.
So we had government building,
Yeah.
we had Carsales, we had Super City.
Right.
That was us physically being there and engaging with the community.
Yeah.
Then we had self-service locations, which was Telem in town, both locations.
Mm.
We had La Sucriere, which was a great idea from you
The
and
friend and
yes.
Vivian from Bright Path.
Bright path.
Then
yes.
we had LU came on board
Oh, that's
as
so-
well, and AUC came on board
Wow.
as well. I think
An airport.
airport. I know I was missing something. Looking
Yeah.
through like the whole.
So we had like what
Airport.
eight trees, something like
Yeah,
that.
basi-
That's huge.
yeah,
That's
basically.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why it ended up being so much. Like we got over 750 gifts. So our idea was like 500 and something, and we got 700 and something. And
That's
again, what we love about Christmas Angels is that it's personalized gifts. It's
Right.
not just a toy drive or which again, kids is kids. They will play with anything.
Right.
That is true. But at least like you have your wish list, and you're so excited to get this gift that you've been waiting for so long. Like we had someone, being like a teenager that wanted a puffer jacket.
From
And
since he was
12
12.
and now he's like 17 and he put it on his he's changed he changed his gift suggestion. He put puffer jacket and he got it.
You mean
so
like the winter jacket?
yes
That's so funny. Wow.
and
Yeah.
he
Wish
loves
I
it.
had-
He loves it. He wears it all the time. I saw him a few
Even
days
here?
ago.
Yes.
It's not
Yes.
cold.
Yes, he wears
But
it here.
You've been wanting it for like 5 years and now you're 17
Bravo.
and you put it on your wish list and now you got it and it's
I
like
love it.
it fits well, snug. It's just perfect for him. So
Well,
it's
and
just
the
those
fu-
moments.
In those jackets, the technology has changed so much. They used to be super
Mhm,
big. You put
yeah.
one on and you look like the Michelin Man. You could
A
roll me down
marshmallow.
and now the technology has improved so
It's
much.
very slim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very slim.
Yeah.
it's slim
And they're
and
super
nice,
warm-
fits
and
him
super
nice,
warm.
and he rocks it. And like weekends when we just different stuff like that. So it's just like the moments of being able to see persons get the gifts. Like one, I know we had a participant who wanted those spray gum bags.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes. And they actually got it, and we was lucky enough for them to actually open it in front of us. Because sometimes, in schools and
Yeah.
stuff, you don't get them. And he opened it, and he was, but actually twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
twice. And there was like jumping up and down, ecstatic, like I'm gonna cherish this for the rest of my life, and
No,
then
you
say-
generations for
He
generations.
said his generations will enjoy this bag for him. He will cherish it.
I love it.
So
I
it's
love
just
it.
just seeing the smiles from everyone, and then Basilia Center was always amazing, good energy. So it's just we love seeing the collaboration from the community, from the organizations,
The
making
smiles on their faces.
yeah,
What
the
is what you
Handmade
do it for?
Angels, everything. That's a
So-
very wonderful project.
So when we look back at the first year, I think we can undoubtedly say a huge success. A
Yeah.
huge success, and kudos to the entire team for making this all happen. If there are folks that are listening to us and they're in an earshot and they would like to get involved with the Rise Foundation, who do they reach out to? How do they get involved? How do they say, I want to help?
Yeah, they can reach out to us via, of course, social media, Facebook, Instagram, email. Email is team@risesxm.org.
Okay.
team@risesxm.org. Our telephone numbers are 584-7473, 523-8421. We're on WhatsApp as well. Call or WhatsApp us. Of course, the numbers are also on the social media accounts if you would like. You can sign up as a volunteer. You can connect with us to see how we can partner with each other. Right now, we're also looking for mentors for the youth program. So if you're interested in that, you can connect with us. And then also, we didn't get to touch on it briefly, but we have our fundraising raffle. So that's draw date is next week. So if you're interested in getting tickets, $10 tickets, 6 prizes to win, then you can contact us as well.
Do you have tickets with you today?
Yes, it's in my bag.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
I'm gonna take some tickets.
So that's the way that people can support us right now, is buying raffle tickets, supporting as a volunteer, connecting with us, and seeing what we can do for year 2, which we definitely looking forward to doing bigger and better as always.
Indeed.
Always a pleasure.
Indeed. And again, we always have to say a big shout out to you, Sock. You're always willing to help out in any way. Once we call, you're like, okay, you got space, or if it's just with advice, we appreciate it. Definitely from the beginning, you had our back with this venture. So
Thank
we
you,
definitely want to say a big shout out to you, and we appreciate it.
guys. The
And-
resident big mouth. Oh, guys,
That would kill me, though.
I
Like,
am.
yeah.
I appreciate your efforts. I appreciate the hard work. I know how hard it is to do this kind of stuff,
Mhm.
and I know how. So there's some days where things become so challenging. You kind of scratch your head and you go, why? So I appreciate your
They
efforts,
push too.
and I know the community does as well.
Mm.
And you just keep doing the right thing over and over and over again. And we wish you nothing but tremendous success for year 2 and beyond.
Yes.
Thank you.
Amen.
Very, very good. Chi and Josiah from the Rise Foundation. Give everybody the phone number one more time, if you would.
So 584-7473, 523-8421.
And you'll be speaking to one of us.
Yes. So the first number is what I have, and the second number is Josiah. So you
Yeah.
can reach
Perfect.
any of us.
And Rise Foundation
Done.
on.
On Facebook and Instagram, we're responsive, and you can check out our
And it's a round orange-ish.
orange.
Yes.
Round
Yes.
orange-ish logo.
Correct.
Yes,
Yes.
the Rise Foundation. Yes, you'll find it. Rise
Perfect.
SXM.
An R with an arrow going up.
There
A
you go.
nice gradient.
I love
Yes.
it. Guys, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us, as always.
We'll do it all again.
Yes.
Looking for the next round of projects. We'll have some fun. SXM Doot is coming.
Yes, yes.
It's very soon. It is 10:36 right here in the Northeast Caribbean. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. See where we go next.